it's me, Hyper Viper, your old pal. Talk about jazz hands. Punk rock records. 2000'z. This episode number 21 of my series of showing my records. P-Trash. P-Trash Records. The founder of P-Trash Records, Peter Eichhorn, passed away in a car accident, and this is a tribute, not tribute, but this is all the bands that are 100 and, I wrote it down, 100, why am I not 104 bands, 59 unreleased tracks, 6 LPs, 2 covers, 3 each. It took me a while to get through. I mean, I flew through the first half, and then I went back through, and there were so many amazing bands that I had not heard because to get the imported stuff from Europe when they were new I was like, yeah, I don't know, because I'd never heard them. You know, you can't just take out I didn't have a phone then because I'm a troglodyte. Is that what that's called? Yeah. Backwards. I have a phone now, and look what it's bringing you folks, the people of the world. Anyway, so I went through there, and I ordered everything. My fancy phone. The best thing. Oh my gosh. Latex lovers. This is, for me, my favorite. This is exactly the band that I thought my old band sounded like, but I don't think it did. But it's, to me, like the Mean Jeans European style with, like, gang vocals, backing vocals, which, for me, is what does it. And I think the Mean Jeans could use a lot more backing vocals, but they actually have little pictures exactly like the Mean Jeans. And a picture of them with tigers and meat. They're this real silly, song about run away from the Segway cops, run away from the Segway cops. Bouncy, silly, fun, pogo-y. My favorite. Snotty. I like that. That was definitely one of the highlights. This band, they're from Cologne, Germany. That came out 2013. P-Trash, obviously. Average Times from Ottawa, Canada. And this is Hosehead P-Trash, and I didn't even look at the date. 2013. Ottawa, Canada. These guys are kind of the, I want to say, I don't know, like there's like a Canadian sound where they're, like their version of like new punk is, it's, if you've heard Out of Controller, which I've mentioned a lot, it's kind of like the rocky, singy punk, new sort of the Canadian. There's a Canadian sound now that they've taken, and I love it. I love the Canadian sound, whatever it is, whatever. I don't even know what I'm talking about because I can't even describe it. So I mean, I guess you're gonna have to check out these bands and you're like, oh, they sound kind of like that, singy, rocky, a little mid to fast-ish pace. I talked about this album before, too. Kuchen from Germany. Hamburg, Germany. They were the Kidnappers. Now they are this. I guess they're twin brothers. And I ordered this. And I accidentally ordered 2. And then they sent me a thing saying, hey, it has to come on a ship. So this is their first record. And this is on Bachelor. And it came out in 2015. And then I got this. And I found a place where they had an American distributor who I'm sorry, I'm not going to say, I don't, because I'm not actually sure, but I had a whole bunch of P-Trash stuff. I believe, Accident Prone, I think, which is, I believe the guy from Green Noise's label, the guy who owns Green Noise, which is just a long-standing Oregon record store that's now an online distributor record store thing. But started in Eugene long time ago where I bought, Anyway. Now, it moved to Portland. Then it was the home of Dirt Nap Records for a while. The guy, he owned it, and he still distributed and sold Dirt Nap Records out of there. Then the guy, I think, from Accident Prone took it over, and then they moved locations, and then they went out of business, and now it's just online to have the physical store. But the guy was real nice, and he actually, like, I went in there and talked to him, and, it was as I did when the guy from Dirt Nap took over, and he recommended tons of albums, and I have to thank him for a lot of the stuff that I have that he suggested I listen to. Anyway, so the Accident Prone guy actually ordered stuff that, because I told him what I liked, and he wasn't really that familiar with it, the kind of stuff that I liked, and he ordered me stuff, and so, like, he was, so that was cool of him, and you should support his Green Noise and his distro, and I obviously have, because I ordered a whole bunch of stuff, and it was, I don't know if this stuff was used, like this Kuchen and this Kuchen, both were like under $5, I believe, and that's why I don't want to say it was actually from him, so I'm not sure, but there was some distro that I found on Discogs that had a whole bunch of P-Trash stuff, and I ordered a whole bunch of stuff, and I ordered so much stuff that I was like listening to the albums, and I was like ordering stuff while I'm listening to it, and I'd like complete an order, and then I'd like flip over the album, and then have to order it. So like I made like two pretty big purchases, and so this is all that stuff, and like, whoa, this guy did the Maladroits. This is on P-Trash too. They're from Germany. Mannheim, Germany. This 2013. When I listened to it, I thought the Shocks, and then it's like just because they're singing in German, I think. So it's not as creatively guitar playing as the Shocks, or that's the thing about the Shocks that I really liked, is the guitar, amazing, cool. But this is a German punk band, and I like it, and I'm looking for their second album or first album, whichever. I think it's their second one. But anyway, it's pretty good. This one, Feral Trash. This is really good. They're from Montcalm, Canada. I'm sure that's French, and I'm mispronouncing it, so I won't say it again. They're from Canada, and did I say Feral? 2013, that Maladroits. So this one, 2015, Hosehead, P-Trash. Nope, just P-Trash. There they are. This is more dark, and then the guy, male, female singing, a little, more the Canadian sound with the darker, like that kind of post-punky guitars a little bit, but not slow. I mean, a little bit, but whatever. This is another band, another awesome Canadian band, Nervous Talk from Vancouver, and this one's on Hosehead. That one, Feral Trash, 2014. Thank you. 2015, Hosehead, P-Trash, Nervous Talk. Not very much information on this. I did look it up, and there was an article about them, the guy, and it had a picture of one of the guys on crutches. So hurt himself and had to cancel shows and stuff. But that was from a long time ago, because this was 2015. So this band, Brat, Farrar, which is from a book, which I didn't know, a character in a book, Melbourne, Australia, and this is on P-Trash, 212. This is along the lines of like No Bunny, one guy kind of thing. And I liked it. So, all these ones that I heard on there, and this one I don't think was on. Yes, it was. They had a song on there. I mean, there's 104 bands. So this band, Press Gang, they're from Germany. Also, Munster, Germany. 209 Hardware, P-Trash. The thing was sticking out. That's bothering me. Okay, and this is the second pressing, I believe, because they're third pressing the green cover. And, yeah, and let's get on. We're almost done, I guess. We're zipping through. This is my P-Trash stuff. I got other, whatever. This, I am a sucker for this. I wish I had known this existed. I'm sure these guys came up here before. They're from Oakland, California. Primitive Hearts. Bubblegummy, that kind of pop. A little, also No Bunny-ish. That press gang is a little hardcore-ier. I didn't mention that. It's more punk. Like straight up or punk. But anyway, this is like bubblegum, good time, silly, male, female, switch off. The guy sounds exactly like No Bunny, and that's, I think, where No Bunny lives now. So I was like, that's the same guy. You know, I was like listening to it the first time. I was like, what? That's the same. It has to be him. But with male, female, switch off, fast, great rock and roll-y, and like high and tight. I mean, look at that cover. It kind of says, but it's silly and fun and fast, and I really like this. This is really good. I got a 7-inch also because of listening to that. I ordered it right away, and I was like, I gotta have everything these guys have, or whatever. And then the last thing that I was waiting for this, and it finally came yesterday, and it was big payoff time. But anyway, Nervosas from Columbus, Ohio, and this is a repress on Let's Pretend 214. This is really good. This is also along the lines of the male-female switch-off, darker sounding a little bit, but on the new side of punk. Not necessarily gothic, but with gothic-y tins, or, the chorusy guitars. Like whatever. I don't even know how to talk anymore. Anyway, I was excited to talk to you guys about all these records. I was kind of waiting, but I was waiting for this one. This 2 double LP 45, but the one side has and it's both on clear vinyl. I guess the original. This is the second pressing of 500, and this is on 214, but it has like an etching, or not an etching, but a printed this snake thing, and it has weird symbols for the sides. 1 weird symbol, 2 weird symbols, and 3 weird symbols, or nervosas symbols. Excuse me, not weird, cool, man. Anyway, so that is me talking about punk rock records. I want to watch this again because I may not have done a great enough job, but I might have, so shit. Here we go. Also wanted to say, hey, check out my other videos. A lot of my good stuff is in my first number 1, number 2 videos. I didn't think I would be doing 21 of these. So check out Razor Cake. Check out, my other videos, because I have a whole bunch of stuff, and I'm not gonna show stuff again unless some kind of topic. So check out all my videos, everyone out there in the world, and have a great bye-bye for now. I'm Hyper Viper.